The following is a Nightfall Media production. For more information, check out nightfallmedia.io. Star Wars Nightfall is a not-for-profit RPG actual play podcast set in the Star Wars universe. Nightfall claims no relationship with Disney, Lucasfilm, or any of their partners or affiliates. Nightfall can be found online at starwarsnightfall.com or twitch.tv/StarWarsNightfall. The following episode contains strong language and simulated acts of violence. Listener discretion is advised.
May the Force be with you.
The war between the Republic and the Separatist rages on. With no end in sight, both sides look to desperate measures to end the conflict. In the heat of battle, Jedi Padawan Mal'IA, trained in the lost art of battle meditation, has gone missing. After the Emerald Stars party, Jedi Knight DAELEN GAULT and his companions must now track Cerean Senator AEGIS VULNERO. You're listening to Chapter 5 of the Book of Daelen Gault. The Book of Daelen Gault is Rob Hunter as Daelen Gault, Richard Caposell as Kinari, Justin Chapman as Kreedo, Paden Castle as Ghrull, and myself, Zakk Saam, as the Galaxy Master. Paden.
Ah, shit.
All right.
Not ready.
Question of the day.
Question of the day. Eventually.
If you guys were a non-human Star Wars species, what would you want to be? I'd be a Rancor.
Nautilin.
Beautifully said.
Two kinds of people.
I'd be a Bothan,
Be a dog.
which wouldn't exist. It's cool.
Damn. Ice cold.
Huh. That's a tough one, right?
go
You
with-
answered so quickly.
Chiss would be good.
Or a
Oh,
Wampa.
it's hard to not side with. I don't know. They're so calculating.
Either Wampa or Rancor. I want to destroy things.
I love that if you answered last, no one would have thought to not pick a humanoid race.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess they're both humanoid. It's just bestial.
It's a cool word. I've never heard bestial
Ever
before.
heard bestial before?
Really?
It's a D&D term.
Yeah.
Bestial.
You should
Somehow.
open the Monsters Manual once in a while.
I must have forgotten that one.
It's like, yeah, you have to read it. Come on.
Oh, reading. I'll just Google
That's a
my
tough
monster.
This is so hard, right? The ones that are cool are like, I don't know if I want horns, but Zabrak are cool.
Oh, yeah. I think I would want to be a Twi'lek
That's what I'm leaning towards too, just because.
Why?
because they're so
sexy.
smooth.
They're so sexy, though. I don't know why.
I
it
just
is.
imagine their little things being really smooth and you can
Although
touch
the males, have you seen Bit Fortuna? The males get that big ass forehead.
Justin,
yeah, you're right.
I don't know if that's everybody, but I think that's like a.
Justin really wants to be pegged with the hair. That's all I have to say.
So what did you pick, Rob?
I think I'm going Zabrak or Zabrak, whatever it said.
Dathomir or Iridonian?
Surprisingly, as much as I want to say Dathomir, it'd be Iridonian, just because those tattoos are on point too.
Okay. So last time we played,
My hair, I love my hair. I don't want to get rid of it for horns. I'm a Zabrak with a wig.
but forever you can make the horny joke.
Yeah, that's lock it. I'd like to lock it in, Regis.
You could be one of
Locking
those.
in the answer.
Didn't the Sith race from the video game have hair?
Yes, the purebred Sith from the Old Republic
I'm
had
so
hair.
not dark side though.
Purebred
I'm like
Sith?
Jedi
Yeah.
through and through.
Sith started out as a race
Yeah.
and then became an organization over time.
I don't know
In the
that.
original canon, so did Mandalorians.
That I knew.
Yeah, they were not human.
They were a culture, right?
They were an actual species.
Oh, okay.
It looked almost kind of like the Kalesh, Grievous's race.
Mhm.
They looked more like that than humans for sure. And they ended up like taking in, honestly, the way Mandalorian referenced foundlings. And eventually they just became all humans.
So last time we played, you guys actually had the dinner part of the dinner party. And you ate dinner with Aegis Vulnero, the banking clan, Dorath Portard, and Aegis Vulnero took possession of a creature known as the Yelsamiri that could create a bubble in the Force. You also had a little bit of a confrontation with him ending up leaving and going and joining Count Dooku in a back room. You guys followed Dorath Portard to a luxury yacht up in the starport on the top level of this headquarters. Had a small confrontation with the Caldor that didn't really lead anywhere, and then you guys regrouped outside.
That led somewhere. We know what ship.
That's true.
And I made a friend.
And you made a friend.
Aww.
Okay. So you guys, what up to? You guys, what up to?
Yeah.
What guys we do? What is it?
What it do?
What have?
What it do?
What it do?
What do we and how?
Ew.
I believe you have a contact for trackers.
I believe I do. So if someone wants to come with me to meet up with a contract, and then afterwards we could wrangle up a ship, and does the other group want to?
Seeing as your contacts don't seem to be the most friendly of people, I think I can go and protect you, per se.
What do you mean? They're plenty friendly in the moment.
In the moment.
So what? Kreedo and I will cover the perimeter, look for possible entranceways.
I think that's our best plan of action.
Sure, let's do that.
All right.
May the Force be with you, Daelen.
And with you, Kinari.
Any of you guys have a long-range comlink? Is that what they're called? Transponder?
Yeah, there's a short-range one and a long-range one.
So I have a long-range one.
I don't know how inventory even works in character creation. I'm not gonna lie.
You were supposed to buy all your stuff before session 1, right? With your starting cash?
Yep.
I did it right! I'm so proud of me.
No.
Right, well, Kinari, look after him. And Ghrull, look after him.
You guys need some spending money while we're gone? No? All right, let's go.
Let's get
I
moving.
think I have all that I need.
Okay, so first we will go with Kinari and Ghrull.
So there's a spot just on the edge of town here in one of the trenches just outside of town. He wants us to meet there to do this deal.
Sounds good to me.
And as we start walking, I'm going to strike up a conversation because that's Ghrull. So Jedi being righteous and, you know, the best guy around, it's got to be a little wearing, isn't it?
It can be, but helping those in need and protecting the galaxy is all the reward I need.
Well, you sure you don't want credits? Because credits feel pretty good, too.
Credits have no meaning other than utility to me.
And so Ghrull is going to start, like, flashing his gun around and just like, but look at this. Isn't this magnificent? I didn't get this as any reward. I had to work for this beautiful piece of metal.
How populated is the area we're in?
It's getting more sparsely populated.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna, like, slyly pull my lightsaber out. But look at this. Look at all the good it can do.
I'm trying, but all I see is a whole lot of credits. Cha-ching.
Flourishes it back into its holster.
Oh, can that be a thing? Like, it's not clipped on your belt, it's a fucking holster? That's so much cooler.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
Oh.
I kind of just figured that's what it was, but makes more sense that it would be a clip.
No, holster it, please. That's so much cooler.
No, I'm fine with it being
Yes.
a holster.
It's going to
He's
end
got, like,
up
a
in
mini sheath.
Grabloid's vault.
Oh, that would be so cool. Like a little sheath. You, like, raise your hand like this and just hilt to hand. And so to conclude our conversation as we get closer to the trench, well, all I got to say is I admire your heart. It could not be me.
Thank you. I admire your resourcefulness.
Well, thank you.
You seem to know quite a few people.
One or two.
So as you get towards the trench, you will spot your contact, and it is the man from the bar at the party. He's wearing his, kind of dilapidated blue captain's coat, yellow pants, blue boots. He does have a drink in his hand.
Is it like the same cup from the party?
Yes.
Kinari
It's like a souvenir cup.
Kinari kind of just whispers to Ghrull, and he just says, do you only have one contact?
It's just Yodan all over the place.
I have many a context. This is just a very convenient one.
Okay, I feel like we keep running into him. Is it faux pas to ask his name?
I wouldn't say, I feel it's rude. I haven't introduced you, quite honestly. And so as we hop down, I'm going to be like, Yotan, good buddy, good friend. Let me introduce you to my pal Kinari. You guys kind of met a little bit beforehand.
Hey.
It's nice to meet you, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we're here to talk trackers. You have what I came for?
Yeah.
That's perfect. And now, I don't think we agreed upon a price. How much did you want for it again?
Well, this is a special tracker. I think it's gonna run 90,000 credits.
90,000.
My friend, that is a little steep.
It's a little illegal.
Well, plenty of things are illegal, but certainly you would agree some things are more illegal than others, right? This is a bit on the lower end.
I think it's a bit on the higher end.
Why is that?
Violating someone's constitutional freedoms.
Shit. Fuck, he took the high road. I was not ready for him to hit me with that.
The thing about Yotan Nexus, you never understand what he's
Okay, I agree. That's pretty hard to argue with. But because we're friends, we're pals, we're good buddies, you might be able to lower that just a hair.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The cast here at Nightfall Media is proud to present our Patreon, a place to create new experiences while exploring our past journeys.
With content like the Raincore's Pit, an after show where the cast breaks down the most recent episode, and an inside look to the cast outside of the show.
See the cast you love put on a show in other TTRPG systems. Listen to them as they play as scoundrel pirates in Pirateborg, or listen to them as classic adventurers in D&D 5e.
Furthermore, the cast has loads of ideas for your own TTRPGs at home. Try out one of Rob Hunter's fully written out characters, or visit Paden Castle's Vault of Magic Items.
A handful of shows for your viewing pleasure, and take-home goodies for your own TTRPG adventures. All of this for just $3.
Still hungry for more content? Join our Discord server where you can interact with other fans of the show, get notifications of when the cast streams, and updates on Nightfall Media directly from the cast. Hope to see you there.
$89,999 credits.
That's a hilarious joke, Yotan. Come on, for real now. Can I roll? Persuasion thing?
Persuasion.
Oh, 5. So that's 19.
Do you have anything to trade?
So I would know that Yotan likes to smuggle things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe not physical items, let's say, but I do have some information that would be quite interesting to you.
Okay.
So I recently met two wonderful gentlemen that they told me about how they like to move things across the galaxy, if you're catching my drift here.
Was one of them an asshole and the other one looked like a piece of shit?
Well, more or less. But what's important is that I have their information, that they could have some great work for you. And I've got a great standing with them. They just invested in my business.
Oh God, thank God.
I could give you their information and you could try your hand at business with them and I'll put in a good word for you.
How about 80,000?
I mean, I do have a lot of money. I shouldn't be this stingy.
No, you should. You're Ghrull.
Yeah, that is
He
true.
would.
Yeah,
be
you're a
this
used car
stingy.
salesman.
I'm trying really hard.
You gotta like steal from him and make him think it's a deal.
What about services? Is there any help with anything you might need?
A trade of labor.
I do need some repairs on my ship.
Oh, you need repairs on your ship?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say so? I'm the perfect guy for that. So, what kind of damages are we looking at?
I screwed up the hyperdrive.
You screwed such an easy fix. All right, I can give you full instructions on how to do this easy at-home repair.
Kinari starts sweating profusely.
Make a
Build
persuasion.
an interdimensional engine. It's just a 5-step.
It's easy. It's like changing a tire.
And, what do you value this service at?
What do I value the service at? I think it is priceless. When I found out this trick, it saved me countless dollars. I can't even rack it up myself.
All right.
And he's gonna shake your hand.
God damn it.
And so I write down just sort of like, I make it...
Take it to a shop.
Yeah, but it's kind of...
Burn to contact for sure.
Yeah, 100%. but the instructions, it's like for it's like some dumb IT repair. It's like, oh, you just go into the CMD and you put this in, it'll fix everything, but it'll just kind of loop him around and give him just a really hard time. And
Have
then
you
leave him
tried
nowhere.
unplugging it?
And so I write all this information down of this BS circle repair, and then I hand him the data file.
All right.
And he's going to hand you the tracker.
Well, it's a pleasure doing business as always. Kinari, we have other things to attend to. It was nice seeing you.
Good to see you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I slipped into your voice. I'm sorry.
Why do you sound like me all of a sudden?
I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
And so I look over at Kinari and I go, Kinari, take a little bit of note. That's called business.
Would you say that's the art of the deal?
That's the art of the deal.
Well done. But that almost had us paying 90,000.
And so I guess we're off to go look for a ship next.
Okay. And we'll cut to you guys.
All right.
All right, so we are casing the place.
Yes, we are.
Kreedo, you've hunted people before. I imagine you faced strongholds like this in the past.
Yes, I have. I've been around a little bit.
Looking up, can I see how tall this is? I know there was the turbolift that they took, but I don't know how long they were on it.
The building is roughly 30 stories tall.
Okay. So I'm capable of scaling some distances, but this is...
You're gonna climb that?
I could possibly, but not that far. Not safely, and I would be alone. How would you get into a place like this if your mark was inside?
First off, I'd probably try to sneak inside and then find a way up through there.
So we're looking for access on the ground floor?
Yes, because there's no way I'm gonna climb up this building unless I had the proper equipment.
All right, then let's head around and see what we can find. So I guess let's start walking and see. I guess we're looking for windows, doors, any possible points of entrance aside from the front entrance.
So as you head around back, you're going to find kind of a makeshift fire escape
Okay.
that goes about halfway up.
Halfway up. Is there any, like, windows?
There's windows starting at the 4th level, and they go all the way up. This fire escape goes about halfway up, and then basically like 2 levels are broken. If you could find a way to skip those 2 levels, you could take the fire escape the rest of the way up.
Huh.
Does that count as climbing? Pointing up to the fire escape with the busted floors.
Yeah, I think we could make our way up there.
I say we keep circling around. See if there's any other options.
Yeah, we could do that.
We're not going in. His dice was in his hand. We're not, so to everyone listening, Justin was holding a dice like he was about to make an athletics check, which I want to interpret as the equivalent is like Kreedo was bending his knees and about ready to jump. I'm like, what are you doing? We're just the 2 of us.
I was ready.
Not yet, my friend.
You're like, we could go up there. He's like, okay, and starts walking towards it. Wait.
Wanted to check.
There could be other options.
There could be other options.
As you continue to circle, you'll find a ramp that descends down into a garage. And it seems to be guarded by about 3 different Emerald Star soldiers.
Path of most resistance, it seems.
Yes, there's some resistance down there.
How much of the building have we probably circled by now?
About half of it.
Half of it, so... I mean, we should do a full lap first, right?
Yeah, let's go all the way around.
As we walk, I'm gonna turn to you, Kreedo. I must admit, when me and Kinari first engaged with Aegis Vulnero, we saw you and Ghrull at the bar speaking with an individual who seemed distressed, and he seemed as if he knew you.
Well, yeah, you could say that.
Past partner? Past mark?
A family member.
He was your family.
Mm-hmm. I don't really speak to them. And I don't know if he remembers me because he drinks a lot and he probably doesn't remember anything. So, but yes, we know each other. I choose not to speak to him, though.
I know nothing of your family. Where are you from?
I'm from the planet of Alderaan.
Ah, yes. Beautiful world.
It's okay.
Not a fan.
I've grew tired of it.
You prefer these trenches of war?
It's a little bit more exciting.
Fair enough.
Get some more credits
Is that what dragged you out here? Fortune, glory?
Fortune, glory, notoriety. And many other things, I'd say.
Can't say we have much in common, but I understand. I've never known my family and never had much of a calling for it outside of what I have with Kinari.
It's overrated.
Well, we should continue looking. And I guess we'll keep walking and see if there's anything aside from the fire escape or the garage entrance.
You will find a back door that has like chain link fence going around it. It doesn't seem to be guarded though.
This is on the ground floor?
Yes.
It's not guarded?
It's not guarded, but it is surrounded by chain link fence and barbed wire.
Could make quick work of this. Pat my lightsaber.
That's true. We could cut through there. Or we could go up the fire escape and climb a couple more levels.
What do you recommend?
What do I recommend?
You're the one that's trained in tracking and hunting.
I think the fire escape is our best bet. Because if we go through a door, there could be someone on the other side. But also, if you go through a window, the same thing could happen, but we'd be higher up, closer to our goal. So, why not choose the better of the options?
Plus, we can see through the windows, give us advantage.
Very true. Nice observation.
Yes, I have a great understanding of windows and doors, how they operate, how they function. That's gold. So, continuing to walk around, we might as well close the gap up. I imagine we're probably getting close to the front entrance again. I hope Ghrull and Kinari are successful. Not certain that in my heart I trust Gruul's contacts, but he has delivered every time so far.
He seems to know what he's doing.
Yes, and I'm not disappointed in your advice either. But still I wonder if your capabilities of finding people in infiltration, what drew you to this? Tell me what your first bounty was. How?
My first bounty? Well, I didn't always want to track down people and look for them. I was mostly in it for the excitement. But my first bounty was actually to find somebody.
Just that sounds exactly what all bounties would be.
Yeah, but it was a certain somebody. I was looking for somebody's wife. And a problem that her husband had with her. An infidelity problem.
I see Jedi are not troubled with such earthly desires.
Yes, it was quite the journey. I had to take pictures and sneak around. It was very exciting, I must say, but I would rather not do that sort of thing anymore.
I lean in and put my hand on your shoulder and say, Kreedo, I want you to understand that I do not want to hear anymore. Thank you for sharing. We get back to the front entrance.
Yep.
And how many guards are at the front entrance?
7.
There are 7 guards. You have a communicator?
No.
Wonderful. Then.
Do you?
No. This mission was not sanctioned by the Republic. I could not take any more equipment than is required. You got a phone? No. Do you have a phone? No. Well, shit, how do we call the boys? All right, well. Just to make this fucked for you guys, I'm going to write down on a piece of paper where we're going to hide and hand it to Justin, and you guys are going to have to find us. Oh boy. So we're going to go. I think I know where they will come to find us.
Okay, so we cut back to Ghrull and Kinari.
So we're going to look for a spaceship.
Yes.
All right. And so as we get to like the public spaceport, right?
Yep.
I'm immediately gonna seek out someone that has something close to resembling the Dandy Dianoga's special finds. Space finds. Sorry, my bad. But just the shadiest, shitty looking spaceship shop possible.
Okay, you find such a shop, and it is manned by a single Toydarian.
Greetings, friend. Boy, do we have business for you. We are in need of a ship and stat.
I love business.
What do you got for me?
What are you interested in? I've got shuttles and some lower-end starfighters.
Starfighter. And Ghrull like leans back in an imaginary like leather chair that doesn't exist like with his body, and he sits for it for a second. A starfighter would be absolutely perfect. Can it fit 4 people? Potentially 5?
At most, a starfighter can hold 2.
I think you're misunderstanding what a starfighter.
All right, what's the biggest ship with the biggest guns?
You shift gears so fast. It broke the engine.
I got a decommissioned cruiser, but you're gonna need a crew of like 2,000.
Little smaller.
Okay, so you're thinking like a transport style?
Yeah, but I want guns.
Right.
That's essential.
Uh-huh. I'm following. You know what? Come with me. I think I got the deal for you.
Perfect. My kind of guy.
Voice, by the way. Could you hold on to
Thanks.
As we're following him, I'm going to look over at Kinari and just act like I'm doing. So, when you're looking for spaceships out in the world, what you want to do is you want to find somebody like this guy here, who's got nice ships for a low price.
He's absolutely right. I got the lowest prices this side of the Hydian Way.
Gruel's just like nodding along with him as he gives his speech to him.
Kinari just sighs and just like.
He's gonna tap Kinari on the shoulder.
I bet you could use a nice Y-wing. I think you'd look good in a Y-wing.
Oh, wouldn't he?
It's got bombs.
Bombs? Oh.
I think you'd be better to not make too many assumptions.
He's gonna make a perception check.
Yeah.
He's not very perceptive.
He didn't see shit.
He's not gonna offer you a Jedi starfighter.
He's in his head. Just, what have I got myself into?
All right, let me show you this one.
And he's gonna. There's basically a big ship and it's got a white tarp over it, and he's gonna like spend 10 minutes trying to get the tarp because he's alone.
His little wings just. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gruel's not helping. He's just like standing there, just very like happily waiting. Haha!
So he reveals a YT 1100 freighter.
Wow. What a beautiful piece of work you have here. Mind showing us around the interior?
She's state of the art. She's only 50 years old, only has 11 million miles on it.
That is astounding. I would love to see the inside.
Let's take a look, all right?
What's that in kilometers?
Yes.
What is someone do the math? Justin, do that.
Okay. It's like 16.2 million kilometers.
Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart. It's amazing.
So he's showing us around the inside.
So he's gonna bring you inside.
Nah, if you look here, this upholstery, completely custom. You're not gonna find anything else like this.
I sure as haven't seen anything like this. How about you, Kinari? You seen something like this before?
No, I have not.
And then he's gonna slap the floor and open up a cabinet.
You could smuggle so much spice in here.
So at that, Ghrull is gonna let out like a very loud gasp of like astonishment, like, oh my god, you should have led with that. My goodness, that is amazing.
I thought you were gonna get offended and pretend like you were on the level.
We will not be doing such things.
Now, let me take you into the back. I want to show you the engine compartment. There's a real treat back there.
I'd love to see it.
This completely custom.
So he's gonna take you back there. He's gonna open up the door, and you're gonna see that attached to the hyperdrive motivator is a gonk droid.
We should call him Bang Bang.
Bang bang.
And so I'm like, this is like a tear starts to well up in Gruel's eye. This is beautiful.
You see this droid? This completely bypasses your starter. You don't need to start it. They got a droid to start the engine for you.
And what's this adorable little guy's name?
This is Boom Boom.
Boom Boom? That's beautiful. What a great name. Could have thought of a better one myself. Now, I got one last thing I gotta ask of you. if you could stand outside the spaceship and just tell me if it looks like it fits us, that would be perfect.
All right. So he's gonna step outside and he's gonna, pull out his phone essentially, and he's gonna take a picture.
And I'm gonna hit the bay door button to close it.
I figured.
Cool. What?
Well, you see, as the door's going up and I can hear him yelling, I'm gonna look at Kinari and start strolling towards the pilot seat and be like, there is no better price than the price of $0.
I don't agree with this. This man is he's going to attack us. We can't.
Well, you have a lightsaber.
We cannot rely simply on violence.
Why?
How can you convince me? Dark side point.
Killing is not the answer to every solution. We can't kill everyone we come across.
That's why we're just stealing. Murder doesn't have to be involved this time.
It might be if we end up having a confrontation with this man.
Then let's leave. We're in the ship. He's not.
You hear a pounding on the bay door.
I guess we don't have much better options at the moment.
You pay for it.
I don't have the money.
It's very true, yeah.
You gotta convince Ghrull to have a heart.
So you guys leaving?
I mean, yeah.
I don't.
So you go to fire up the engine. Gonk, gonk. And it starts up.
All right, I'm gonna take us up and try to find somewhere else to land.
Okay, so Ed, you're gonna get up, and then about 10 seconds later, you're gonna be followed by a fire spray class starship. I can't remember that. Basically what Boba Fett flies in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna have to do a pilot check to avoid him shooting at me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Can I give him the help action?
Yes.
Okay.
You wanna fly together too?
I would rather us live.
Oh, let's go.
It's a 14 on the die.
And I don't have a minus 10 this time, do
So you
I?
get to add 5 to his.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Do I have a minus 10 still?
No.
You shit.
All right, so trained and focused is 5 and 5, right?
Yep.
What's 18 plus 18?
36.
Cool, that's what I got.
So yeah, the blast that comes at you from the fire spray class is going to completely miss you.
I'm like, see what I can do with a state-of-the-art ship? Not that mine wasn't, but this is just a very nice ship. Mind manning the guns?
I would rather us go back and pay for this ship.
You really think he's gonna want to talk now?
I don't know, but I would rather have not done this in the first place.
All right, we'll take it back. We'll see if we can get ourselves out of this one, but I want you to know that I don't think he's gonna want to talk.
We'll see if we can get ourselves out of this one. In his mind, you're just as responsible.
Mm-hmm.
So are you heading back? Or are you going to shoot him out of the sky?
Well, I need somebody to man the guns if we're gonna shoot him out of the sky. Oh, God. If not, then I guess we're gonna go back. And I got a plan. It'll be okay.
Okay. I shouldn't have sung your praises so early.
So you guys turn around and you take the ship back to the starport, and you're going to land, and the fire spray is going to land right next to you.
Okay. And as I step out, I'm assuming he's going to get out like immediately yelling and pissed.
Yes, absolutely.
So as I walk out, I was like, an amazing test drive. It flies like a dream. And can I just say, what an amazing test run. You firing at us to really simulate being chased by someone? Wow. Amazing performance.
Make a persuasion.
Yeah, I figured.
Can I pull out my lightsaber as a help?
What kind of persuasion are you doing?
I don't know.
You can make an intimidation.
Never mind.
Oh, let's see.
Kinari wouldn't want this to happen.
17.
You're killing it.
Nat 20.
Damn it.
What is the matter with you? You can't just take the ship. You got to file. I need your driver's license.
Whoa. Just calm down. All right, my friend said it'd be a lovely idea, and I was just obliging to take him for a little test drive.
He's going to look at you.
Listen here, this was his idea from the start. Now,
Something smells like a corn up in here.
What?
It is a very specific smell. We didn't want to say anything, but
It's a little fishy.
all of us are aware. No point do we forget your report, just so you know.
It smells like wet octopus all the time.
It's the grossest use of words I think I've ever heard.
What a
Smells like a Mon Calamari in here.
I think wet octopus. I don't know what to do.
Smells like a wet octopus in here.
Wet shouldn't add anything to the word octopus. It's an octopus. I've never seen a dry one.
I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the fuck
It's really simple. Save the day. That's what I would do if I was there. I would
Thank you.
save the day.
You know, so much help.
Yeah. No, it's not a problem.
I'm glad you were able to find an entrance.
You're welcome.
You have to find a way to reason with this guy after I pissed him off thoroughly.
Listen, I am sorry for the actions of my friend. I truly am. If we could just pay for the ship and be on our way.
Are you interested in financing?
Financing?
No. We're interested in paying it outright, aren't we, Ghrull?
It's like almost hard for him to say this. Yes. Yes, we are.
Good. Thank you.
Well, this baby lists at 125,000 credits now. We've made some customizations, so the price is going to go up. Out the door, I can get you out of here for 165.
Ghrull looks like physically pained.
The gonk droid's included.
Looks over at Kinari.
Could we lower it to 150?
Make a persuasion.
And his disposition is so light and fluffy towards you.
19?
I'll meet you down at 160.
Where you started?
Given
165.
Okay.
given the circumstances, I'd say that's a deal.
He's going to shake your hand.
Shatter the mic. I hope that made a sound because it was a good hand. It looked like a great handshake.
It was.
Yeah.
Now here's your Republic title. I'll overnight you an official plate. Just let me know what address you want. Now, do you need to notify your insurance?
I'll take care of that.
All
Thank
right,
you.
well, we're going to need a copy of it before we can take this over to the DMV.
Wow, this is strangely bureaucratic. I'll have the insurance. And as he's pulling out like the credit chip, he like through like a very clenched grasp and through teeth goes, "Here you go."
Oh, thank you. These
What?
credits look lovely.
Yes, they are. Now let's get the paperwork out of the way.
And then you're going to spend 2 hours doing paperwork.
Okay.
We're just sitting on like the ground talking.
Picking grass. So like,
He's leaning up against the bay door, just waiting.
And as always, thanks for coming to Yule's.
it was wonderful.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Wait, so you guys don't even have the ship till the permits come in?
2 hours.
Oh, okay. I thought,
You got like you got a sticker in the back window.
we have a temporary. Okay, cool.
All right. And I guess we'll park it and then find these guys.
Perception checks?
You have to just literally look for each other.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on, guys, we're waiting for you. We didn't establish a place to be.
Nat 20.
Okay, you know where they're at.
Fucking, I got an 18.
They're right there.
Which you should know where we are because we went back to that dumpster where you met your first contact.
Oh, really? Oh,
Where would we hide?
this is perfect. All right, so, hey, if I know these guys, they're in the best place in town. And so we go to the
We're
dumpster.
playing catch with a banana peel. Like, we're so bored.
So the four of you meet up.
Did you get the tracker?
Yes, and we got a ship.
We
That
almost
is what took so long, I assume. Good.
And I taught your buddy here a little thing about business.
He also forced me to bring the ship back after he tried to steal it.
It's all business.
We do own the ship, right?
We do.
Okay. Any enemies I need to be worried about?
No, I smoothed things over.
I'm certainly glad you were there.
As am I. I can't imagine what these two would have gotten up to.
It kind of fucks with me because when you're playing Ghrull, your eyes look dead. Like, does anyone else see it? Like, I look over and talk to him, and he's just giving me these, like, dead bedroom eyes all the time. I'm like, Jesus.
It's the salesman eyes.
It is.
It's the shark in the water.
I really, really like Ghrull.
You're nailing it.
Ghrull is so
kind of
much
unsettling.
fun.
Kreedo and I circled the building. We found a couple entrances. There's a garage that seems to go underneath to a sublevel, heavily guarded. Front entrance, even more heavily guarded. There is an entrance, kind of a back door, with a easily sidesteppable fence, but more promising than that is a escape, a fire escape beside the building. Could get us up possibly halfway, though it looks as though it's damaged in the middle. I think I can help get us past that. So I think I agree with Kreedo that we take the escape. It gets us off halfway. By that point, I imagine security will be thinned out, and then we get up to the roof.
And given your abilities, you might be able to make it easier.
I think I can get us the rest of the way to the fire escape, and if security is thinned out, I may be able to passively get past one, maybe two.
If all else fails, that fenced-in area seems like a solid backup plan.
Yes. I do think that when we're going through, if we find a computer terminal or any way of accessing the information, there could be files as to where the ship was from or where it's going in case the tracker fails. Do either of you have any experience in splicing?
Yes. Well, I do.
Oh, you definitely do.
Like, I do it for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, keep your eyes open for a terminal, whatever you need. We'll do that and try to make our way through to the spaceport on the surface, or the top.
Furthermore, I can download any records onto my data pad so we can take them with us.
It's a good idea. The more information, the better.
That's what I'm saying.
Last question is when?
When? Let's do it now. The longer we wait...
Maybe a madman, but he has a point, Kinari.
I agree. We go now or we don't have the opportunity.
Yes, the longer we wait, the more time that ship has to go away.
So walking over to the ladder, looking up at it, may the force be with us all.
Who's going first?
I'll go. Acrobatics check?
Make an acrobatics or an athletics.
I should be the last one
Or
up.
climb check, you mean?
Yeah, give me a climb.
Oh, fuck you, bitch.
Is that a thing?
Yep.
Oh my god, it is a thing.
All right, fine. Give me a
It's the one.
galactic
It's the one skill no one's ever trained in.
Yeah. Fuck.
In acrobatics?
No, climb.
Oh, I'm trained in acrobatics. Yeah. Because you
16.
assume it's acrobatics.
Yeah.
16?
Okay. You make it into the fire escape.
Okay.
11.
You barely make it into the fire escape.
Woo! Is this not the broken part that we're
Man
rolling
who
for, by the way?
suggested it.
I got a 7.
So you jump up and you like slap the ladder and then just land back on your feet.
Just testing the schematics.
Are we able to lower it for him at all?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to lower it for him.
I'm also going to stand there with my fingers interlocked like a foothold for you.
Okay. Make another climb check with a +5.
Okay. Ooh, that is a 16 plus 5, so 21.
You successfully get into the fire escape.
Excellent.
Daelen?
Are you already up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I am actually going to stand not under the fire escape, but just
To the side.
to the side of it, and I am going to hold out my hands, close my eyes, and use levitate on myself.
Oh, fancy.
Badass.
And 10, so that beats the 25. That beats the 25 threshold. So I have a fly speed of 6 squares, but I can only use this to go vertically. I can move up to my fly speed as part of an action used to activate levitate, and then I can step onto a square as a free action. I can also maintain this round to round with a move action.
So you just fly to the top of the building.
I am just floating up. I am going to pace myself with them at like each time I get to like a railing that they're at, I'm going to stop because potentially I could, because I have a standard action now and I could catch one of them if they fall.
Okay.
Because I know we're going up. Well, you guys are going upstairs now, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I'll float up to where the break in the fire escape is.
Yeah. But I was just saying there is a broken part.
Yes, you guys will need to make another climb check at that point.
And that is where I'm going to save my move object for.
What if I make it cool sounding?
Make a cool description.
Okay, so I want to...
Paint me a picture.
I want Kinari to be able to vault up onto the railing of the fire escape, stand on it, and try to Jedi flip up to the next.
Okay, make an acrobatics.
I love how he has not realized yet that he just made one side of his dice like a neck injury.
What? It's a 5.
Okay, then you're good. Well, may not be good,
15?
15 succeeds.
but yeah.
All right.
Badass, worth it.
So as Ghrull comes right up behind him, Gruul's gonna go, well, you guys can wish me luck. And Gruul's gonna like grunting and sweating and just like being a whole mess of a show. He's gonna try to like heave himself up.
You smell extra corn right now is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, extra wet octopus. That's a 10.
That will not succeed.
Yep.
Please make an acrobatics check to make sure you don't fall off of the fire escape.
Okay. Better at this. We'll never know. 6. It's gonna be a 14.
Okay, so you don't fall any further.
Okay, cool. Dunk. Am I allowed to give it another climb?
You can try again. The railing does make a bunch of noise and rattles.
You want to go first?
Yes, the one who failed first.
Allow me to do this.
You doing a climb or an acrobatics?
I'm gonna jump and try to hold on to it and climb my way up.
Okay.
Would that be acrobat?
I'm gonna go with climb.
Climb?
Unless you can paint me a cool picture.
So it's broken, right?
Yes.
When you ask clarifying questions, it scares me, Justin.
I'm gonna run up the stairs, take a leap, and try to climb my way up the broken half.
Okay, give me an acrobatics.
It's a 7. That's a 15.
15 will succeed. So that you guys can all... Wait, no, you fell. You have to, yeah.
How far up are we?
15 stories.
Which is probably like...
150 feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for another sweaty heave.
Okay.
Sweaty heave.
Oh, that's a little better. That's gonna be 12.
It will not succeed. Please make an acrobatics check to see if you don't fall.
Okay, 12.
Wait,
You will not fall.
can Daelen give him the help? He has.
Can you use the force to help boost me up?
After watching him fail, I probably can from here on out, but I definitely was... I was more focused on maintaining. I was ready to use like a move object if someone does fall so I could catch them. So
Yo, I can just keep
if
trying.
you're still
if you wanna
failing,
wait.
yeah, let me...
Can I hold my arm out the...
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you would reduce
That's
the DC by
probably-
5.
Yeah,
Okay.
because otherwise I'm climbing up with you guys after this.
You got it, Ghrull.
Wow, of course, now I roll good. That's gonna be a 22 without help
So you leap
into his arms.
You leap, and then an arm just reaches out and grabs you.
Predator
Pulls you up.
handshake style.
Yeah, predator handshake style.
Come on.
Let's
yeah.
throw it in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are up.
I'm a big dude.
You guys are able to make all the way up the fire escape, and you can get into the starport.
It goes to the top.
Yep,
It goes all the way
Is
up.
that
all the way.
canon? I
Yeah,
thought I went halfway. Oh, the break was halfway.
that's where the
up.
break was.
Oh, I misunderstood.
200 pounds and 6 foot.
Into some of the windows maybe and see
Big guy.
if like we stirred anybody to start looking out here.
It's kind of like a parking garage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So getting to the top, I will take the one step forward onto like the surface and end levitate on myself. Then just straighten my robes a little bit.
Always the show off.
Ghrull is panting and out of breath.
Wait till we cross swords, then it's your turn to shine. Kreedo, Ghrull, you saw the ship before.
Yes.
We need to find it. Keep an eye out for any terminals that we can access.
Okay.
Where we see it just getting up there.
You would spot this yacht.
It's the yacht right there.
Perfect. And the tracker?
You got it?
And I pull it out.
I'm gonna wave my hand to like go ahead.
I feel like someone of your abilities might have a better chance placing it.
So I think...
Or at least one of you.
Yeah. So yep, I guess I would reach over and float the tracker out of your hands. How far away is the ship?
So as you go to move it out of Gruul's hands, it falls to the floor.
Goddamn monkey.
I am going to die here.
And so Ghrull picks up the tracker and goes, "What's wrong?"
Do we feel a lack of force?
You don't feel a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kinari,
I have a feeling
I am going to be useless if this turns into a fight.
I'll have to make up for the both of us then.
We gotta do this quickly. And swiftly.
kind of check would I be making to try and get there quickly and just slap it on and then try to run out?
Well, it doesn't look like they're about to leave, does it?
But we are a conspicuous group of individuals.
Well, one of the already, we're shady, but we fit in kind of shady.
I mean, I feel like you don't. It's like fancy shady.
Okay. None of us do.
Yeah. That's why I want to be quick. Everybody ready?
I think someone who's not you should go with them. Either me or Kreedo should go with and join the fight here, so you're not thrown out to dry so much. Because if they have backup, you're going to want an extra hand.
Then perhaps you should help him start the conversation.
I would love, and Ghrull gets a giant grin when you say that. I would love to, and he tosses you the tracker and then whips his gun around. I'm ready.
Ready?
Kreedo, me and you, we track the ship. They distract.
Sounds like a plan.
And
So who is approaching the ship?
me and Ghrull.
Okay.
Before that, any of that happens, I look over to Daelen and I extend my hand for like a knight's handshake. May the force be with you.
I'm with you.
Also,
If only it was.
since Gruul's a shady character, he pulls up his hood, and it's really long, and it's got 2 eye holes cut in it.
You have an executioner's hood? What?
It's for flair.
So, as the two of you start to approach the yacht, you're going to get about 10 feet away from you, and then all of the lights in the garage are going to go out. Behind you, you hear the snap hiss of a lightsaber, and a red blade emerges, and that's where we'll end it.
Oh, yeah.
You have just finished Chapter 5 of the Book of Daelen Gault. The Book of Daelen Gault is Rob Hunter as Daelen Gault, Richard Caposell as Kinari, Justin Chapman as Kreedo, Paden Castle as Ghrull, and myself, Zakk Saam, as the Galaxy Master. We'll be back in just 2 weeks with Chapter 6. If you look in the show notes on every episode, you can find the link to our Discord server. It's a small but growing community of Star Wars fans, and we invite you to join us. Inside, you can chat with the cast and ask questions to be featured on our Patreon-exclusive bonus show, The Rancor's Pit.
I actually was afraid Zakk was going to say, Paden, there's no way you could afford that. So I wrote down the prices of everything and my starting amount. That way, in case I had to, I could cite my sources.
To be honest, I'm on the run and not where I'm supposed to be, so I can't imagine taking many resources with me.
Yep. That's fair.
That makes sense, yeah.
So you might have some cash to throw then. Unless you spent yours.
Oh, it's all gone.
My man.
Technically, we are in possession of 50 million creds.
Some of it's already been spent. I mean, Ghrull sold his company in order to get the 50 million.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he regrets none of that.
Not at all in the slightest. Well, I'm CEO of the company. I just don't have ownership, right?
Right. Cool. So they could vote you out.
Yeah. Totally fine.
It's fine. Okay. Is it 50 million in stock?
It's useless.
No, it's technically...
You read the fine print, right? You didn't just sign.
Oh, he totally just signed. It's Ghrull.
It's a loan with 89% interest.
He saw 50 million creds and went, where do I sign?
Pretty much.
Jesus Christ.
It's just, you can see credits just
Please call
circling
someone
his
before
pupils.
you go buy a car.
Oh my god.
I'm excited for Yule to come back.
Me too.
God, spot on.
For who?
Yule?
That you just met
The car salesman.
Oh, okay.
You'll
I didn't
cheat
know
him.
that was his name.
You'll cheat him.
I was a little focused on dealing with Ghrull.
Yeah.
Hey.
God damn it.
So Ghrull and Yule should go into business together.
Oh. Dandy, Dianoga, Space Finds, and Yule Tides.
Ghrull's and Yule's ships and tools.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh, that's good.
Yep.
Good.
That's a thing now.
When I'm in need of clean energy and laser focus, I take a moment to meditate, reaching out to ghost energy.
Have no fear. I'm here to provide you the focus and energy you seek. take this can of Strabango Margarita Ghost Energy and fulfill your destiny.
My goodness. This divine liquid is clear, and its flavor is superb. Is it truly vegan and gluten-free?
Indeed, young one.
Is it true that it has 0 sugar?
Not a sugar to find.
It also lists a multitude of nutritious vitamins. That can't be possible.
But it is. Ghost Energy is transparent in their labeling, making it clear to the people what they are drinking.
Then I shall meditate more often, for I shall see myself wanting more.
It is much easier than that, child. You can find it in stores near you, and find a link in the show notes of Nightfall episodes for a 20% discount on Ghost Energy products.